I'm Mr. J. Today we're talking about remembering Sewol, the very bad accident that happened here in Korea a little over 10 years ago. It's currently Friday, April the 18th, 2025, and this is centered around Jindo, South Korea. That's where the accident happened. And the news is debatable, I guess. I don't know. Some people, this is a symbol here of the Sewol accident and remembering the students and other people who died that day. It's debatable whether or not people should still be, protesting or doing other stuff about it. But I think it's good to remember. That's definite. It's good to remember. Let's go down to our words first of all. Okay, here we are. We have Sewol. We have 304 students, field trip, victims, ribbons. You saw the yellow ribbon there in the AI picture, okay? Altars, superintendent, outreach, safety, ceremonies, accountability, maritime, tragedy, and memorial. Okay. South Korea held nationwide memorials to mark the 11th anniversary of the Sewol Ferry disaster, which killed 304 people. Most were students traveling to Jeju Island on a field trip when the ferry sank off the coast of Jindo in 2014. Families of the victims tied ribbons, laid flowers, and visited altars. Officials, including the superintendent of education, attended. The disaster led to major outrage and changes in safety laws. Sculptures, walls, and ceremonies remind citizens of the tragedy and the need for accountability. The Sewol remains South Korea's worst maritime disaster in history. I was here then, and I remember watching the news is very hard to watch. And it was a very sad time for, I think, most of Korea. But it's good to remember. I think it's important to remember. All right, what event did South Korea remember on April 16th, 2025, right, 2 days ago? Who were most of the people on the ferry? What did families do at the memorial events? What changed in South Korea after the Sewol disaster, and where did the ferry sink? Where did it sink? Every year I'm going to try to do another news video about Sewol just to keep everyone reminded. All right, today we're doing our last dance word, and it's the wave, right? Dance wave. And then of course here's another wave. Everyone knows that wave, I think, but still. So a dance wave is a flowing motion that travels smoothly through the body, commonly used in popping or lyrical styles. Okay, I don't know. It's a wave. I'm waving my hand. I don't know if I can wave my body. I'm not that good of a dancer. Let's see. Wave, a movement of the hand to say hello or goodbye. That's easy. Hello. Right, that's a wave as well. Okay, and the pronunciation isn't too bad. We have the ave. We throw a W in there and we get wave, right? Wave. So it's just one syllable. Someone tried to get in my room while I was doing a video. Hopefully that didn't distract you. I'm sorry about that. Okay, let's go and see. She finished her routine with a slow arm wave that traveled to her fingertips, right? Okay, I would like to see what that looks like. He waved goodbye as the train pulled away, right? Bye, hi, right? That's common. All right, now let's see. You're absolutely right. Ignore this. This is something that my AI assistant wrote in here, right? So we were having trouble here. Same thing with this, with the weather. It wasn't coming out properly. So I always ask AI to come up with my weather. What do you use AI for? Hopefully something. You better get used to it. But the weather for tomorrow, which is the weekend, so it's important. Seoul, South Korea has a high of 18, a low of 9, and there will be showers. In Beijing, China, there's a high of 23, a low of 9, and it will be clear. And in Tokyo, Japan, a high of 21, a low of 13, and it will also be clear. nice clear weather for a lot of Asia, I guess, except rain in Korea, but that's good because my garden needs it. So well, that's fine. Anyways, we talked about the weather. We talked about wave and the debatable news, remembering Sewol, right? I think it's good to remember it, but some people get upset if there's protests and that. So we'll see. What do you think? If you have any opinions, please put something in the comments. All right, guys, I hope you have a very, 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 very good weekend, a nice, safe weekend and fun weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye.